We are on FM in many parts of Biafran land. CHK 102.1. CHK 102.1. On FM, CHK 102.1. And you'll be listening. Also, we are on satellite. Free to air satellite, we are there. You tune in on radio section and you also be listening. You can see that Radio Biafra London is on 247. It doesn't stop. It's 247. If we are not live, there are repeat programs, repeat broadcasts that are being aired. You know, the earlier time, we could remember the time Onyendo was broadcasting only 2 times a day, morning and evening. Morning and evening. But today, Radio Biafra is on 24 hours, 7 days a week. You have no excuse not to listen to this hallowed message. This is a revolutionary radio where you should tune in order to know the truth. Because when you hear the truth, we urge you, we encourage you to go and make research in order to know the truth, to know it. Because hearing what you are saying, hearing the truth, it doesn't make you knowing the truth. It doesn't make you know it. Knowledge of the truth, you have to seek for knowledge. Seeking for knowledge, you go and make researches on many of the things we speak here in order to find out the validity of it, to find out whether what we are saying is true. Once you found out, which means it's to your advantage, you've known it. That is it. That is why we encourage critical thinking. We encourage, researching. We don't encourage belief. No. Any person that come and tell you believe. No. We are not in the era of belief. We are in the era of knowledge, knowing. That is how a people, a nation advances, develops. Without knowledge, there will be no advancement. Therefore, as I said, you can also download IPOB Community Radio. It is a very low data consuming application. IPOB Community Radio is a very low data consuming application that you can use in order to listen to Radio Biafra London. Therefore, if you see your friend or sibling, please tell him it is in the Google Play Store. In your smartphone that you are holding, you download IPOB Community Radio. In addition, you can also download Simple Radio. It is also an application. Inside that Simple Radio, now you search for Radio Biafra London and it is there. Or you can also download Radio Garden, and in there you search for Radio Biafra London and you'll be listening. You can also visit our website, log into www.ipob.org, www.ipob.org, www.ipob.org. Once you are in that website, now you will click to live broadcast and you'll be listening to Radio Biafra London. Beside it, you also see where it's written support ESN or donate to IPOB through PayPal. You click there, you want to donate to support what we are doing, because don't think that you are supporting any other person. You are supporting yourself. That is a community effort. That is how we feed ESN. Not the criminals being brought up by politicians like Soludo. You know, he carried the propaganda telling people in the town hall meeting in Maryland, where he disgraced himself, he committed a blasphemy against Ndibo. I mean, Chukuma Soludo. I will also talk about it today. And he told the people, the morons that we are there listening, no objection. They know that America is a free country. You can ask questions, you can interrupt. It's part of it. It is your right. But they are there. Nobody asks question. Nobody asked no single question. Nobody interrupted and asked. But all these other ones we are hearing, what happened? He told them that, look, all these people that they are bringing propaganda, they put them inside bush, they enter into bush. He said they are pursuing Fulani headsmen. That is a propaganda. This is what Igbo man is talking. I say I can, since all these days, I can never remove my mind from this, honestly. I continue wondering, why are Igbo people self-destructive like this? It's a question I continue trying to imagine why. Why are many Igbo people, you know, generally, Igbo people, self-destructive? Only that once you are in IPOB and a student of Radio Biafra London, you become sanitized. Otherwise, we are self-destructive. Is it our nature? Look at Nollywood. I continue saying it. Nollywood came. They have the opportunity in order to launder the image of our core value, of our ordinary, and, you know, promote it to the world. No way. They use the gun given to them to shoot every one of us. There's something Soludo did. And I continue wondering, what is the problem with us? Is it how we are made? If it is like that, we should change. That is it. Self-destruction. I have talked about self-destruction several times here as a topic. I don't know. It is very absurd. The chief security officer in a state created in Nigeria, which is also Igbo state, happens to be Igbo state, that's supposed to launder the image of his people abroad. This man went to America, where the Northerners, the Fulani, politicians, they travel to America, defend their people. It doesn't matter what they have been. They show them that, look, we are seeing that you people, the bandits, everything is from the north, this and that. They defend them, stand Gidiwam, defend them in the presence of the world. Igbo man went to America and in order to destroy his people, just for him to be in power in Nigeria. Is absurd. It's not a laughing matter. Oh, Chuji Kamnachi, honestly, it's worrisome. The character of Igbo people is completely worrisome. It's worrisome. When you tell me, say, look, this is a politician, I say, was he a politician 20 years ago? The answer is no. He was a technocrat. He came out from the population also. The same way many people are growing today, they will become politicians tomorrow. So you see, the mentality is fundamentally flawed. We need to change this mentality. This issue of one person in Igbo land, it doesn't go like that. Look at how one individual in Ghana, as a Igbo in Ghana, he has money. He doing something that is putting the lives of every other Igbo person in Ghana in danger just because of his selfish interest. Is it now you start? I continue asking this question: why is our people like this? Self-destructive. Just look at also when you look at even the antecedents of Igbos in Nigeria. Because of Azikiwe killed Okpabia. What is this man's name? Not Okpabia Seka, sorry, not him. The one that told him that they wrote boycott the boycottables. Please, can somebody remind me? Sometimes all these names, immediately you are talking, the thing will just vanish. Boycott the boycottables. The man that is known, Mazi, that also promoted the person that promoted Mazi, this name Mazi, that was telling Azikiwe that this road you are going, this way you are going, there is no road there. Azikiwe planned in order to kill him. They killed him indirectly, setting him up for his death. What is the name again? Why? Boycott the boycottable. Mbono Jike, thank you very much. Mbono Jike. Why all these common names always escape when I need them critically? Azikiwe killed Mbono Jike indirectly because he saw Mbono Jike as a pest around him. When he's giving him, he saw Mbono Jike as somebody that is trying. Mazi Mbono Jike, that is it. Because this man, Mbono Jike, is the type of people we need. But it's unfortunate that good people in our land are always eliminated. I don't know. It's very, very sad. It's only hooligans that are promoted in our people, right from beginning. Mazi Mbono Jike, he's been upon his education and everything. He decides to answer dates Mazi. Very simple. Mazi Mbono Jike. He's the first person to promote Mazi. But Zik saw him as an obstruction to his being the president of Nigeria and the Zik of Africa. Whereas he's telling him, please, sir, this the British I trust is the dead British. All these people, wherever what they are going, where you are going, there is no road there. We better go our own way and build our own nation. This Nigeria of 18, I don't trust it. I don't trust the British. The only British I trust is the one that is no more Britain. He told him. Mbono Jike now saw him as a pest, somebody that is trying to prevent him from being the Zik of Africa, the president of Nigeria. He used politics and trapped him into corruption by building a Ochanja market, Onisha market, so that he have given him contract, so that you will be in every pound. In every pound, have how many pence as his own sidekick. The same Zik newspaper that time, come out and he set him up for death and killed, and wrote about him in order to remove him from political arena. That is a corrupt person. So how can a corrupt person even come and advise him, give him counsel? With fear, thinking, with shame, thinking that Azikiwe will even protect him as a brother. They tell, okay, if you didn't do this, go and swear. That was the time he buying a panic. Now maybe she in our land. They brought to him, they didn't say, okay, go to court. No. And that's okay. You didn't collect a sidekick from this contract. Okay. They brought a Ekpetiaba of Calabar, the shrine. So oh, yeah, go and swear. And he swore with shame, because he cannot stand, being labeled a corrupt person, being known publicly. So Azikiwe betrayed him. Azikiwe betrayed Mbonojika, and he swore, and that oath killed him. He could not survive because he did the wrong thing. That was the reason why Mbadiwe cried and told Zik that you have killed your brother. I will become Agada Wachinozo. Before we were somebody like me, we are thinking, we are given a wrong narrative that Mbadiwe is a traitor. No, it's not a traitor. That was the rise, the origin of that his name, Agada Wachinozo, for Zik. He said, you can, as long as I live, because of this treacherous attitude, you killed your brother. Very bright young man, Bonojika. You killed him just for you to be the president. He said, as long as I live, you can never be the president of Nigeria. And he did it. It's from Ndizog. It's from Ndizog. That's why if Zik is from his party, he himself enter NPN, outside party. He say you can destiny you because of this. You killed your brother to become Nigerian. You can never be the Nigerian president because of your effort. He become a Agada Wachinozo to Zik. And I when I understood this this theory, this explanation, I said okay, because before some people were thinking, Mbadiwe is a traitor. He is always in NPN. He is there. No. The annoyance, the fury of what Zik did. That is why he did what he did. He called him. He said, Agada Wachinozo. I could remember the time he died. I knew. I think it was either 1990s, late 90s, something like, or early 90s, something like that. I'm a moge bria gafe. Igafe na undizog. Abara unponala chineke. So that is the thing. That is the problem. What is the problem of our people? Shooting ourselves in the leg just for personal interest. One useless Neanderthal in Ghana now is causing a problem that is affecting our people in Ghana. You have communities. You have Lebanese communities in Ghana. You have even Yoruba communities in Ghana quietly, doing their thing quietly. They are even progressing in their thing more than all this our gara. If we don't live with this it will kill us. I'm not saying kill us as individual. It is killing us as a people. Who can go if it is not me? Instead of my own this thing, myself is bigger than my selfish interest is bigger than everybody. Our collective interest. That is the mindset of average Igbo primitive person. That is why Soludo, he didn't think of what the repercussion of his statement. No, he believed that on our Igbo. So when I'm talking to our people, you don't know that. Do you know that many people from different countries, even in Africa, we are getting reports, have interpreted, translated what this guy Soludo said, and they are using it in their programs in TikTok, inciting anti-Igbo. These are things the Nigerian government promotes in different countries. He don't know. Just what he want to do is just to get a second term. Only just that 4 years. Even if everybody dies, that is not his problem. Why are we like this? KIG they like this? Why are we like this? Why? And inside that room, inside that town hall room meeting, nobody rises up to question him, because all of them are there seeking for contact of Soludo, either for contract. You see, they are, when you look at them, each of them are living very, very good, but they need more. Oliver Twist, they want some more. They always want more. Even if there is no space to put the riches again, they want more. Why is it so? There's a question I want to put out tonight, please. Why are most of us Igbos, I'm not talking of IPOB members that have been sanitized, because as an IPOB genuine member, you are sanitized, because even this attitude is what we are trying to kill in IPOB, because it's still there. Some people still have it. Either it is me or my interest, or I destroy everything. That is the mentality that is killing us. That is why when I look all these things, I say no, our redemption is still very far until we change our mentality. Now, I want to go back to the salute. Please, just listen. I know you have been listening to it, but I want you to listen to it again, because it's horrible. It is completely horrible, honestly. I say it is horrible. You don't know the way you spill out from your mouth. You don't know the consequences it will have in your people. You continue talking. Have you ever seen a Yoruba politician come and start condemning the whole Yoruba youth, that it is them that are causing problem? Have you ever seen it? The Fulani, that one we know. They protect their terrorists openly. I played here 2 days ago. Bala Mohammed, governor of Bauchi State, justifying the reason the his Fulani brothers that are killing people with AK-47, justifying them that yes, Sheikh Gumi, you saw every time, Ganduje, all of them. Buhari, protected his people, his Fulani killers, in the presence of the world's most powerful person in the world. Imagine he's an Igbo man there. He will tell him that don't worry, I will deal with them. It's my people that are doing this. I will deal with them. I will. Oh no. The lack of politics is worrying us, and we are paying the price. Honestly speaking, we are paying the price until we understand how the world works. Listen, let me play again. Saludo. One bar for. Let me play. So when you look at, before I play it, before Soludo came to power as a governor of Anambra State, when you watch him anywhere he goes, including the Biafra book launch he went to, when you hear him talk, you think he's a human being. This is something we should open our eyes. Anybody that is going on political position, please, Biafrans, Ndebo, open your eyes. Do not say, this is a good person. He is good. Somebody called him before he came into. He said he's a Chukuma solution. He called him Chukuma solution before he become governor. Look at now, he become the worst. Even Hope Uzodinma, that is the devil. He never, Hope Uzodinma, in everything he come out. Fairness to him. He came out and said that all these things that are happening, he exonerated IPOB. He said, no, it's not IPOB. The video is there. The video is there. That is not, he's never IPOB doing all these things. These are politicians. Though he know what he's doing, he's among. But he said it. But this man came and listen again to what he said. You understand? Listen to him. Listen. times I want to give up on Igbo people. I say Igbo people because when you say Igbo politicians, I say no. Out of the public rises up the politician. This Chukuma Nwambafo, he was not a politician 10 years ago, 20 years ago. All these people, they were not born politicians. They were born like any other person. But they grow, study, do this and that. Now start working their way. It is through the mentality that their things are working. They are acting according to their mentality. Are you hearing me? Listen.
I've been in office for three years and 3 months, okay? If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them will mark Igbo.
Do you see? Let me tell you something here, because there is he tries to be logical. He tries to be, how can I say it? Meandros, so that he can escape from his word. Oh, Chineke. There is, because I listened to this, listen again. He thought that he is intelligent, but I will explain why he said so. He said, those that they arrested. Are you seeing it? Do you now see the reason why they don't go after the Fulani terrorists? Because tomorrow he will clarify. He say yes, those that we have arrested, they are Igbos. Because he don't go to arrest, he don't no order to arrest the Fulani terrorists that are killing our people. Anytime any police you call, they say no, we are not. Nah, these people, the big persons are big. We know they're there. So they go on soft spots, arresting our people, innocent. Yes, there are criminals, yes, but Soludo Omeronala, Okurono, I am telling you, I said this statement should cause widespread revolt in the whole of Igbo land, right from Lower Kogi, Lower Benue, down to Boni. But our people are not cohesive now. That is a problem. That's a problem. That's why I said these people, they do all these things with impunity because no checkmating. So they see us as we are weak people. What will they do? Nothing. What will they do? Nothing. Instead, they will talk on social media and that one gone. So he said that 99.99%, which is 100% of those arrested, are Igbo youths. And because of that, he's tagging the whole killing and everything to them. Now you ask him, how many people that have been caught? You know, when you catch the Fulani terrorists and take them to police, the following day they release them. They take them, if it is Anambra, they arrested them. They take them, either send them to Rivers, to Iguacha, or send them to Benue, as their covers have been blown. So they send them out to another place. So they don't stay inside the police station. They don't stay inside cells. This man open up. Does he think that okay, he's speaking Igbo, people don't hear? Now the whole world is a global village. People from different countries are translated his voice, using it to, term Igbo people, even in their countries, as killers. What I'm telling you is the reports we are getting. It's true. It's true. If this thing is happening, for example, as a governor in Anambra, has he ever called a town hall meeting or security meeting with PGs of the whole of Anambra and the aces. Say, come. This is what is happening. How do we tackle this? No, he never did. But evil people, they feel that they can play politics with everything, whereas they don't know what is politics. They don't understand politics. This man came just to satisfy, to launder the image, to exonerate the Fulani killers, the real terrorists, to exonerate them from any wrongdoing. So that, listen, what he tried to kill 3 birds with 1 arrow, 1 stone. That is what he did. He tried to demonize IPOB, ESN. He tried to remove, block people, blackmail ESN, so that people will no longer support ESN financially. Are you listening? That is number 2. Number 3, he tries to give reason. Are you hearing me? Why? Justify the reason why he is one of the people that gave land for ranching, so-called ranching. That is Ruga. It's in a 23rd June, 23rd day of June 2025. There was a news headline: pastoral crisis. 11 states embrace the federal government ranching plan as killings surge. And if you check the 11 states, Anambra is one of them. Lagos, Plateau, Ondo, Zamfara, Bauchi, Delta, Niger, Kano, Jigawa, Nasarawa, and Anambra. So he is trying to justify why he is giving land for Ruga, which we shall resist with every single drop of our blood. I'm telling you. Are you hearing it? Now, these are the 3. He want to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. 1, he want to demonize IPOB. 2, he want to stop people from supporting ESN. Using blackmail. That the people they tell you to donate money to keep them. That they are criminals, they are the kidnappers. Do you see that? And number 3, to justify the land he promised giving as Ruga in Anambra, so that he will now go freely to 2nd term in office. That is only what matters to him. The same thing, the same way Nigeria president is what matters to Azikiwe. He doesn't go into detail. That is the problem of Igbo man. Don't you see in Ghana? Yes, indeed, in Ghana. You want to be, that is, he don't care again what happens. He can come out and spew everything, talk anything, do anything. What matters is, I want to be in this seat. As if he's there, he's not going to die. So you see that this is a problem. How do we solve this problem of our people, of Ndibo? How? The Igbo question, how do we solve it? The Igbo pride, the Igbo selfishness, the Igbo, self-centeredness. Either it's me or everything is destroyed. How do we solve this? How, please? It is a question that I throw out to people because it is so worrisome. It is so worrisome. Hardly you see, very few that can say, no, if it is me that will be the problem for us not to progress, please, I quietly leave, no problem. Quietly I leave. Hardly, maybe just very few percentage of Igbos can do this. No, if I will be the problem for us as a nation not to proceed, not to succeed, please, I give up, I go. Okay? Very humble. No. You don't see, it's not Igbo trademark, no. He must be there. If not him, let everything be destroyed. How do we solve this problem? It's a question I put out so that when I open the line, you can also touch it if you know anything, please. Because here I need a solution to our problems. Honestly, I'm not only looking at restore Biafra. No. There are some characters that we need to checkmate. There are some characters in us that we need to checkmate. Are you hearing me? This pride, self-centeredness. If it is not me, no, let everything spoil. Instead of me, we are seeing it in different places. Not only even in governorship, but in different things. Igbo man ready to destroy. Even in foreign land, for him not to be the president of the community, he is ready to connive with the foreign government in order to destroy the whole Igbo people. You see this kind of things. You see what is happening to? How are we like this? That's why I used to call ourselves primitive. Unless you are a genuine born again IPOP, that is the real born again. Not all those things they are talking in their useless book. I'm telling you. So let me continue. Please, let me continue.
And so on and so forth. 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. Did you hear me right? I said 99.99% of them. So these things are made because that was part of the lie that was put in propaganda.
Who is propagating or propaganding? Do you see? Do you see them just for his own self-centeredness? That was the lies. The lies. Let me play one of the things they call a lie, please. We are Fulani kidnapped victims escaped and told the story. Listen to this one.
Patrick
listen again. He's in Igbo. These are kidnapped victims, people that were rescued from the grips of the Fulani terrorists in Anambra. Listen.
I really see an analysis at the compound or in the Vizgurayana. Youth Center. I tell revise how much to buy. I buy break. I buy more here. How about the Zeni more here? We have to tell this Amanuke, Ebain or Ketanoa. So now I be feminine and in neighborhood where Jor and their leader here. I can't go there. I can't be a leader.
They captured the man, the fallen leader. Is in the video. It's on my timeline. I put it there. Jonas Raphael. You see it there. They tie him. He is a pure Fulani. But the issue is that they have released him. Because as they show him on video, they will surely hand him over to police. And he is not there in the cell. That's why Chukwu Masolu Dowambwafo is saying that those inside the cell, those that they caught, are Igbos. Because they cannot keep the Fulani. Other will come from above, say, oh yeah, bring him let us send him back to Zamfara. We'll deal with him there. He's finished. They will send him to Kwara or Bayelsa or any other part of Nigeria to continue his good work of terrorizing the indigenous people. So, Chukwu Masoludi is saying that this is not real. Listen.
From Ugagwata local government.
Yeah, on Anambra, Agwaton Webe, Mumbagwan Webe, on Anambra. The domain of where this idiot, Chukwu Masoludo, I hate him. Where Chukwu Masoludo is the chief security officer. And he came out to commit to spew nonsense lie against us. And we think that we can just keep quiet.
ọkwa futu US ya ka anyị bịa so mgbe anyị bịaziri ụdị ihe aka ahụ ndị Fulani a were egbe gbaba kpakpakpakpa
ndị Fulani a, are you hearing it?
anyị mapụta ibiri mgbe m na-amapụta na maka ụzọ akpọ.
Listen to another one. Listen. I have them too. Listen. Listen again. Let me start again. This second one, they are Fulani too. The video is here. It's video. I'm watching it. It's on my timeline. General Raphael. You know, these are so. One wife or two. That stupid guy. You know, when somebody when Soludo makes this statement, there is no limit to any insult you can give to him, even verbal insult, because he have nailed every Igbo to the cross. I'm telling you. So there is no name I cannot call him, but he cannot end there because he must bear the consequence of this. Listen.
Ndị a bụ ndị na-achụ efi, ndị Fulani anyị nwetara n'ime ọfịa, mana onwe nwa na-ele efi ha bịa kpọọ ya ka ọ bịa golo efi n'ime ọfịa. Onwe nwa na-ele efi akpọta ha bịa ka ọ bịa golo efi, ọ bịazie ka o golo efi. Afịa bụ Chikanso na onye ha bịa ka ha kpọọ ka ọ bịa golo efi, ọ bịazie igo efi. Amụtezie n'ime ọfịa mmadụ ịnọ bụ AK-47 nyanwa gbazie gbana n'ude wee kpọwazie anyị. So mgbe anyị jipụtazie n'ude ha ma gbawazie anyị egbe, mmadụ ịta bụ ndị anyị nweta, ndị ọzọ gbaa ọsọ. So anyị chọrọ ka anyị hand them over to SARS.
They hand them over to police and they release them. These are Fulani people. They are above the law in Nigeria. That is it. That idiot calling himself the governor of Anambra State. That useless, very useless idiot called Chukuma Sonudo. You don't see them. You don't see all these things. You don't see them. He said these are they don't exist. Just for him to have a second term. If in this case, before God and man, if there is voting in Anambra anyhow, even if he have bought instead let scatter everything, instead of this man to take office in Anambra again, instead to scatter everything, instead of him to take office again in Anambra, just for him to take a second time, he is spewing nonsense against the people, and we think we can. Oh, we are peaceful. No, we don't want to be that peaceful. The peace of grave. No. That's what they have taken Igbo people. They are peaceful people. No. I see that, I regard it as an insult. Before I used to see it as praises. When they say, oh, you people are peaceful. No. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. It's only in grave that are peaceful. When you think yourself, you as a people, you are peaceful, you are harmless. That is what it means. Like water, as I said the other day, harmless as water, which you can wash every dirty thing and it will accept it. We should remove ourselves from that. Let me finish playing it, please, because the victim spoke. I'm still watching them. He's on video. That idiot, idiot that thought that he will stay in power forever or live in this world forever in order to, spend his money that he stole as a central bank governor and a governor of a state. Sometimes our people act on emotion. Our people act solely on emotion. That's why they'll act before thinking. It's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Self-centeredness, selfishness, and emotional They act before thinking. It is very, very sad, honestly. That is why we must remove emotion. I've been saying it. Let us face the facts the way it should be. Let us face the facts the way it should be, not through emotion. Now listen, when this man will come out, Ojukwu Masoludo, he will come out and people will still come and hail him. Hey, Governor, you are doing well. But he have nailed everybody. You don't know, people don't know, some of us don't know the ugly consequence of what he said. Some of us don't understand the magnanimity of what he said, the thickness, the effect, the devastating effect of what he said on us. People don't know. Listen to let me finish it.
I had the over to SARS. So non careful. So no.
When you look at this, all this fallen name, once they capture them, because they are handcuffed, once they capture them and they are showing video, they are happy. Their body language will tell you that they are saying, Namona, do quick, go hand us over to police, finish. That is when you are watching it, you watch their body language. And then now, on I never finish. Man, I finish. So on done videos, go hand us over to police, because they know that once they are being handed over to police, the following day they are going. They remove them and order will come from above. Say yes, good job. We are, as they have known you this side, go another state. They will, because they are working with the Nigerian government. That is it. The highest thing I can amend there, no video, nothing. I suppose that's the thing. But also, video is a proof. So once they are being videoed, you see, I'm watching them. As they handcuff three of them. They are saying, we are going to hand them over to. You see, their body language is, "Mona, do quick now, hand us over." Now finish this on our grammar and hand us over to the police. You never finish. That's what I'm seeing as I'm watching them.
Information matters. I want to have Nemo Modo, Aburu, Umabai, Obanareha.
So, are you telling me that Governor Soludo, he didn't see all these things? What about Ebube Monso's, which I played yesterday? Ebube Monso's friend, who is a reverend father, that was kidnapped by the Fulani. He said it after coming out. That is the Fulani. So he didn't see all those one. No, why? Other people. Do you know what it? You know that killing is not bad. Looting is not against nature. But looting from foreigners and bringing for your people's advantage. Are you hearing me? It's normal. That is why an eagle will go, a kite will go and carry a chicken's baby, another person's baby, another chicken's baby, in order to feed his own baby. But it's natural. As long as he get away with it, it's natural. A lion, a cheetah, a leopard will go and hunt. He will hide his children, hide them on somewhere in a safe place. He will go and hunt and kill other people's children, other animals' children. Innocent children, he will kill them, bring them to his children to feed. It's natural. But what is a kite? Killing his own child, carrying the child, fly, go down to a chicken that has children, and throw his child to to the chicken, and the children say, "Man, on a feed," he will fly away. Have you ever seen that? If any person, if you ever see that, you will say, "No, we may be he is not natural." But this is what the Igbo people are doing. This is what they are doing. They will kill their own, use it to feed other people. They will. Chukuma Soludo, he is engaged in organ harvesting of Igbo youths. All these statements is to justify his private cell, which he is using to do organ harvesting of our people. That they are criminals. If you catch any criminal, send him to court. Do the normal as a country. You have law. Send him to court, prosecute him. If it's the death penalty, if that case merits death penalty, give to him. No person will complain. If it is 20 years imprisonment, give to him. No person will even will applaud you that you are doing your job. But when you are not doing all these things, now you make bogus statements against the people, and you want us to keep quiet? No, sir. We are not going to do that. And these people must be checkmated. Anywhere they are going, there must be information to people, to our people, so that had it been an IPOB member is in that town hall, tell me, is it not rational for him to rise up and say, "I have a statement"? They give him microphone. He will counter what this man did. It's not a crime, for goodness sake. The people that are being slave, whenever they see somebody is a governor, you will see all the people, young people, "Hey, he said, "Hey, don't talk. You don't know your right." Because of his selfishness. Because those people there, they are there to get they want to get a photo shot with a governor. They want to squeeze his their numbers. Okay, take my number. Give me your number. That is it. Now, so that is only what makes them, keeps them quiet, so that tomorrow they will call now. Why you want to visit that day? The coordinator of that group, this and that. So I say, okay, a contract. This is. Oh no! When they say bribe kills a people, it is true. Selfishness kills a people. It kills a nation. When people are selfish, self-centeredness, they don't care again what happens. Otherwise, this man shouldn't get away with this useless statement, bogus statement he made against us. Somebody should have been there. It's normal. Look at even how many times you see even American presidents being interrupted in their speeches in a town hall. It is your right, for goodness sake. But many of them know they are PhD holders. Many of them are doctors of philosophy. Many of them are professionals in different fields, but they stay there like Ndiara. No challenging, no asking question. But what of Ebube Monso's? Because that one, at least everybody, Ebube Monso is a well-known person. He shouted his own that Anambra does not have. Now he knew that Anambra does not have no single security. To the extent, even voice calls, WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp voice, we are going around that time. That now they know that Anambra does not have a security. That one for now no here governor nothing. That man's friend, clergy friend, priest, was kidnapped by the Fulani headsmen, and he didn't talk about it, and no person asked him question. That's why we are Biafrans. I'm telling you. As Mazi said the day before yesterday, is it Ebona? Now here basara this Igbo aga because some of our people's character is shishi. You don't see it in any other place in this world. Some of our people now act unnaturally. How can you say one person he wants to buy a kingdom? As Ghana. He wants to create a kingdom, buy land, and featuring it, showing it how he will build a kingdom. One person. Yes, in there self. In this 21st century, not that he came with army and conquer the place. No, he wants, and he's saying it, thinking that he will not go well with the people that are there, the indigenous people there. How? Our people, we're gonna miss it. Is it the power and the money? They miss our people, the irrational. Most of the times, our people becomes irrational. You see people acting completely irrational. Where do they come from? Just watch, even in your village. Just watch. What is happening? He will look down on anybody. He will talk. In him, he will try to buy chieftaincy title. He will be this, or he will fight for no yawa. Was it the PG? No yawa wonka. What? Kebendi has become. Ndi anakpa waka people. Ndibo really. People that we are living in Stone Age. It is very, very sad, and we don't need to keep quiet. Let me finish playing this idiot's statement. Very nasty statement against us. He insulted us, and he should be dealt with. It doesn't matter. He come out tomorrow. He has to apologize or do. He has done the damage has been done. The damage has been done already, because people carry what he said everywhere. People that are not even Nigerians. Yoruba fueled it, even magnified it everywhere. Now other people pick it from every country. Honestly, you are a liar.
That was part of the lie that was put in propaganda. They are into kidnapping because it is.
Do you see the second bed he wants to? He attacked IPOB there. That ESN no need more here. Did you see that? Do you see the lies? Do you see the agenda? The agenda he has. The epistle written for him, so that because once he's talking this, all these things down, they will salute him. The northern governors, his handlers, will phone him and say, "Yes, you did a nice job." He exonerated the Fulani killers that are killing in every part of Nigeria. Everybody is shouting.
Is the next lucrative business after Yahoo and drug. The next one for fine is about kidnapping. Omaka, like they say, even other states. If I not where we do Anambra.
Do you see how they are handy when it comes to putting divisions among us? Odika Alibo Agejog Loshashi everything. Because the character that this thing will exist after you continue, you die, you pass away. Everything. Because when you continue seeing this type of character, it pains you in your heart. You're not happy. It doesn't matter your situation, you are good or you are living, you are not happy. I'm telling you. I come not because all more can get lost Shana Libo because all can have become Kyle shine in Illinois.
It's all Anambra. When you can village, if I got them on cycle, I join California, I'll be 18 years alive.
Do you see? Do you see? He's trying to cause commotion among our people because he's indirectly, everybody knows he's talking to Ebony. Look at somebody. Look at. That is why you see the governors. You see the southeastern governors. They cannot meet face to face. They don't meet because their handlers don't allow them to meet, and they are too pompous. They cannot arrange themselves to meet together to discuss issues. Is it not even something they should iron out in Southeastern Governors Forum? Don't you see how we arrested Ibuayaka? Is it Ibuayaka? Yes. One time the Fulanis massacred people in Ebony. Ibuayaka, the youth council PRO or something, he came out to say, look, we had intelligence that the Fulanis are planning this, and we gave it to the governor, but he didn't act. He arrested him he wanted to kill him in Imo, you know where. He said, no, don't you say, oh yeah, come now, just because I get the kid here, where I got it, oh, you know, Nekusoku, oh, I won't happen, this is bad people. I don't can control our land. Oh, he jog, is it not the solution? Is it not the solution? How long can we be, how long can we be enduring these useless idiots that are imposed on us? The war, we thought the war ended since 1970. 55 years ago, till today, we have been enduring. For how long, for goodness sake? For how long? Continue listening to the nonsense, to the evil he's saying.
I'll repeat, and I want you to quote me right. 99.99% of all the criminals, kidnappers, and so on that were arrested so far, Igbos are the ones kidnapping Igbos, they are the ones killing Igbos.
What can I say? Sacrifice anyhow, that is something that we never. That's why I'm like there and say no, we never even merit our freedom. I had also radicalized that merit our freedom. I had that extent. I'm telling you, because do you know what is fighting for freedom? Do you know what it is? This type of people are supposed to know this kind thing. No, they cannot. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what. Man, we love life, and that's why we are dying. That's why all the years of our life we are dying. When you are outside your country, outside your fatherland, where they bury your umbilical cord, you move out from there, you stay. You are here only talking with people on phone. Are you not dead? Oh, we won't better. It doesn't matter. Send the money. You build the mansion in your village. You are not inside there. Are you not dead? Tell me. You are dying until you quickly physically die. We are all dead. Honestly. When you are, don't you see in Gaza, in Palestine? Upon say that they destroyed Gaza, but the people, they went back. Trump said they removed them to other places to live good life. They said no, this is where we were born. It doesn't matter, we will live on that rubble. Do you know what it means? Do you know? It doesn't matter, you are living fine anywhere we are all dead. It's only Biafra we resuscitate us. It's true. Once you come back, do you know what it means? You look at each other. They are far. You cannot come together and, do you know what it means? Do you know that it makes you sad? It doesn't matter the type of wealthy you are in any part of the world. How do I meet these people? Primary school in the village. You want to see them, to touch them, so that you remember the good old days on but you are not seeing them. For goodness sake, we are all dead. For goodness sake, honestly, that's why this struggle, we must make sure to make sure to protect it with our life, because we are dead. Without Biafra, we are dead until we die the real physical death. But all of us, we are dead. It doesn't matter. You enjoy this year, we are all dead. Do you know missing your home? You stay outside 1 year, 2 years, maybe you go visit. The time you are at home, you don't see the other classmates. They are in all those and other places also hustling. You can stay 20, 30 years, you don't see anybody again. I'll name me someone. What does it say? We are all dead, honestly. So we shouldn't be joking with the people that are coming to break us more and more. Since 1970, we thought that the war was over, but the people, Nigerian government, Britain, was using our ignorance, our stupidity. We hands up and say, I want to embrace one Nigeria, Ghana, Zahia, without knowing that it is that time that the war continued till death. And these idiots, because of their selfish interests of political benefits, they'll be making nonsense statements. We need to be more radical. I hear about that radicality, where you are happily sacrifice all your life with happiness. You are not doing it for anybody, you are doing it for yourself. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? That is it. I say, this gentleman freedom fighting. Okafro. He still remain. I get me than kingdom come. These people like this will be growing up. Another person will come and do anything, nothing. We are not radical. Upon everything, how questioning? Don't you see that? Just hold on a minute. So, as I was saying, we need to brush up. Just like if you are driving, for example, manual gear. When you are in a bad road, or the road that is not a trunk A road, for example, you can go slow. You can use gear 2, gear 3. If you are climbing bad road, you shift to gear 1. But once you are in trunk A or express road, heavy express road, you put your car in because that is what it needs. You don't need again. You cannot be on express road, heavy express road. Now you use gear 2. It's impossible. You can't do it, which means you are not ready. We have reached to a situation whereby I supposedly radicalized to the I'm telling you honestly. Let us not see this movement IPOB as only something you can use to get paper, because that is also one of the things that is killing us. in all in different countries, mostly in the West. Okay, now before an IPOB member. This is something that I now we are cheating ourselves. The time has come for us to be radicalized enough so that people now here say Nandi are the radical now. Do you remember when somebody disrupted Rocha Sokorocha in UK? One of our brothers. These are things we need. It disrupted him. He called him a killer. Though, fairness to Rochas, he never killed any IPO. That is, we must say it as it is. He never killed any IPOB member. Only that the only thing he did, he tried to avoid the killing of IPOB member. Only that he arrested our women. That is it. That our brother disgraced him he said, "You're a killer. Do you know who I am?" He said, "Yes, you're a killer." This here we have a name speech. Honestly speaking, I know work on one eye freedom fighters. I know. No. Otherwise, we continue like this till forever. I will say professional. Far be it that we want to be professional freedom fighters. Far be it. No. I know professional freedom fighters. Exonerate killers, terrorists, calling our people terrorists. Whereas, look at another news headline. Let me see. This is today. I think today's news. What is the date? July 10th, 2025. Yes. Again, 4 police NSCDC officers killed in ambush by armed headers, Fulani headers in Benue. It's on today's news in Vanguard. This man shamelessly, only an Igbo man will come and absolve, will come and exonerate Fulani killers. Only Igbo person will do that. Only because he wants to be in office. Chineke kwena ihe ọjọọ. 4 members of Joint Security Patrol Team has been reportedly killed in an ambush by suspected armed herdsmen at Udei community near Yelwata in Guma local government area, LGA of Benue State. This is where Paul Enenche went and prayed the Kassie Hobi that he decreed there will be peace. These are rubbish charlatans that we should pursue from our midst. These are useless people that are undesirables that we need to pursue from our land. These are agents of our detractors, our enemies. So Soludo, only in Anambra that Fulani headsmen are not killers, right? The ones they are doing every day, you don't see it. Let me finish that idiot statement.
We have arrested so far. Igbos are the ones kidnapping Igbos. They are the ones killing Igbos. All these camps. And by the way, because I came with the same false narrative. The false narrative that the Fulanis, they are invading our people. They are now everywhere.
Are you seeing? Which means do you see why I say that Nigerian politicians of Igbo region, they are agadabachinos in what we are doing. Do you see this in statements? This video, this statement is going. He will by now is on Donald Trump's table. Don't you know that? They will put the video screen, everything. He will be on Trump's table. He will be on the Stammer's table. The whole world powers table. He will be on their table. Say, look, the people that are crying that they are being is a lie. Look at this one is a governor, a serving governor, the chief security officer. They will promote him, a chief security officer of his state, in a Biafra state, in a place they call Biafra. He's saying it. He's saying the truth. Look at it. Oh, now I'm hear these people now because I don't know. That's why I say we should be more radical. Yeah, I know, man. We should be more radicalized, honestly. Honestly speaking.
They are waiting for whistle to be blown, and this, and they will take over. And therefore, we are the one who are the liberators. We are now going into the bush to go to chase out the Fulanis. No.
You see, he is indirectly referring to IPOB. You see why I say he tried to use one arrow to kill 3 birds. He attacked IPOB to blackmail also that their mindset feel that, oh, these people, so that no person should donate to ESN, that these are the killers. Do you see that? Do you see how they are dangerous? You know, it's a pity that it is Igbo people that always bring the idea that the Fulani Caliphate used to deal with us in Nigeria. It's truth. Many things. It's like that.
Nobody asked the question. They are now to go and liberate you. How do they feed?
How do they feed? How many times we talk about, go to our www.ipob.org. We are doing crowdfunding. We contribute. Do you see how this man is attacking? That's why we shouldn't leave this just to go like that. We shouldn't leave this thing to go like that. And this thing should even make even people in Anambra, people living in Anambra, to scatter, instead of this man to enter second term. Yes, we know that he have bought it from the caliphate, but honestly, there was many of our people got Ghana, that's why sometimes they say, nah, they buy self, right? You got plan to change here with Onibo. Kaime here, I get more tired. Onyo na kwe, you say, Ofonye Ponazo, Gaka act of fast guy. Lick everything with another ego. The way sometimes I say, our redemption is still far. Our redemption is still far, honestly. It's only through this education to change, at least. It doesn't matter how little by little, to be changing the mentality of our people, to understand that there will be nothing like me if there is nothing like we covers me. Are you hearing me? We covers me. Our people think that one person you can cover everybody. No, is everybody can cover one person. Very crude mentality. Many of us still have that ancient crude mentality. I'm telling you.
1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. How do they feed? How do they feed?
We give them food. We contribute.
So that's, you see, like I said, I'm one of you, but I decided to go home. Actually, in '99, I was a visiting professor at Swanford College. Okay? And I remember the last conversation I gave and sent them forth, because from there I moved down here.
This is the idiot. You know, this man, I say I abhor him. You know, abhor is more severe than hatred. I abhor him. There is nothing that can make me in this world believe on any Igbo politician, any Nigerian politician of Igbo origin. I am telling you, there is nothing in this world. Oh, he is a good person with this. That is nonsense. He just let him enter there because he is not in control of himself. The system controls him. They give him something to. They give him. They give him the blueprint to act on. He's just a zombie, you know. Why Soludo? Let him show the Igbo people that are doing all these things. Why did he have what do you call it? Illegal detention center in his house. Why? Eh? Who gave him the authorization to have illegal detention facility in his house? Does he abduct people and detain them in his house illegally? That is a question people should ask him. Because this man, Soludo, has illegal detention facility where he harvests Igbo people's organ. That is what, give a dog a bad name to kill them. To justify his evil, the evil he is doing, committing. That's why he came out, opened his mouth in order to talk against Igbo youth, to justify what he's doing. Yeah? Before he became a governor, let anybody near Soludo should ask him, do you have an illegal detention cell in your house? Even before you became a governor. These are people they use money, bribe, and then make compare. Oh, this one is good. This is a solution, not a Soludo. Do you see this lie spewed against Igbo people by Soludo? He should, Igbo is very weak. And that's why Ofonye carry on in Igbo land. And that's why people are becoming bigger than the community, the whole people, the whole nation. Because he said, we got free, scot free, nothing. Tomorrow you come out, the people will start hailing him. Hey, fly over. Very foolish, stupid, primitive set of human being. Then we go and lie behind him. Instead of asking him all these questions, why do you go? He said, what everybody is. Look at when Governor Otto. Look at former governor of Benue State. Every day he's shouting. He was a lone voice in the wilderness, shouting about the Fulani headsmen. Till today in Benue, in Anambra, in Imo, only Igbo person will come and become willing tool. With a gum, I don't know. Azikiwe, where is him? He became only very empty president of Nigeria. After everything, did he become president again? The president, empty president without power, no single power. But on my here, only we bear his own people, even the bone on my here. I will sentiment and hey, as he was also. Let us kill this sentiment that is killing us in our land. This is sentiment, both religious sentiment. Whether those people, where do you come from? Or who from Equatorial Forest? I don't know. Think like people who real human beings that we should gather and promote we promote our community, our nation, not to promoting individual. You see one individual, so that they give you one crumb, 1,000 naira. Let us stop this character, it's killing us. Let us face reality. This is the time, the era for us to rise up. You see this IPOB, if we miss IPOB, we are all gone. I am telling you, we are dead. We are dead. I am telling you. So we don't dare do it. We must question all these useless sellouts we call governors and politicians in our land. I saw one poster. whether what is it? We are south. Let me see. With a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's photo. Onye Meluekwe is abuse. So Nyelo, Senator Anambra South, Senatorial District. Only use our defined mandate. Our is defined mandate. Is a king now. From divine is divine. Ndoshi using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's photo in his flyer. This is what they know most to do. Destroy something for their sole interest, for their private interest. That is why I say, you see, this IPOB, nobody, I say, no single individual can use us. Instead, I'm telling you honestly, it's better than this is the type of life I may be. It's not a life at all. This is not a life. Go to everywhere. You're in Malaysia, you see our people in jail. Some are in death row in Thailand. Very, people that should be critical thinkers, inventors in our land. But they are everywhere, United Arab Emirates, everywhere around the world. Okay, when are we going to learn? When are we going to rise up to know that, look, we are in a mess? When? Let us stop this Neanderthal life. I call it Neanderthal type of life. Very early men type of life. Where we worship money. Somebody, even if it is a non-entity, because he have some money, now people will be worshiping him. Let us stop this and no peace. This is a very primitive character. For your information. Now let me read this last news headline before I open the lines, please. It's today's news headline also, July 10th. IPOB blasts Governor Soludo over 99% arrested criminals in Anambra are Igbo remark, demands his resignation, and rightly so. This should not end like this. This is not only about, it's about every Igbo man to rise up against this man. Seeing his picture makes me vomit, honestly. Because he insulted, he put in the international world where, and you see Igbo zombies watching him there. There are both all the fools that are there watching him. They want contact of what? You have lived the best part of your life in this world, in very good life in America. You still want contact. You want more. Very useless idiots. You want more. You cannot challenge him and say, no, Mazi, Governor, please, this statement, withdraw it. I have video proof of what is happening also. Look at it. It's in America. It cannot kill you. No person can kill you. No person will arrest you. It's your right. But they sit down there. Instead, what we are doing, because we are dead already. What is all this? You come and talk anyhow to Ndibo. You come and use Ndibo, make caricature, and we keep quiet. We are one Nigeria. What a mess is that? For goodness sake. What a mess is that? Let me read this, please. I'm pissed off. Since all these days, something never worried me like this. The indigenous people of Biafra has attacked Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State, describing him as a danger to Igbo. He is a danger to Igbo survival, of which this is true. He is a complete danger to Igbo survival and unfit for public office. Of course, the attack followed his recent comments alleging that about 99% of Igbo youths are responsible for a wave of kidnapping and killings in the southeast, not killer headsmen. Of which Soludo is a kidnapper himself. Before even he become a governor, he has illegal detention center in his house, kidnapping Igbo youths and harvesting their organs. He's a kidnapper. This is a person that is the chief security officer in a state called Anambra State, in a Biafra land. For what? These are questions that should be asked to him. He's demonizing Igbo people, exonerating the Fulani killers, so that he can justify the giving land for Ruka. People don't know that he has given land for Ruka. Anambra is one of the states that gave land for Ruka to the Nigerian government. That is what they do. The problem you see, they are causing the Fulani herdsmen attacking everywhere, is for them to grab land. You give them land. They tell you the solution is giving them land. So he's exonerating the Fulani terrorists in order to justify his giving them land. That they are not our problem. This man, does he think he can live forever? Is Zeke still alive? The answer is no. But the very evil and bad legacy he left, the very selfish legacy he left, is haunting all of us. He's haunting us. That's why, as you know, our eyes are opening. We are no more. This is the era of enlightenment of us. We should never allow somebody to come and lay very bad legacy, and if we be hunting people behind him, behind us. It is simple. We should not allow this. We should never allow this. I get fire to fire, so that these people, they should know that, look, we are no more idiots like all of them, please, like the people before. You understand me? Let me continue reading. In a statement on Thursday signed by IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful, the group accused Soludo of making reckless, inflammatory and genocidally provocative comments that could incite violence against innocent youths in the region. Soludo has opened the gates of hell with his treacherous and unconscionable remarks. He has handed the enemies of Ndibo a poisoned weapon laced with blood, a weapon that will be used to justify extrajudicial killings, mass arrests, and illegal raids and genocidal actions disguised as security operations. Of course, that is it. That is it. During his speech in the US last week, Governor Soludo claimed that most of the kidnappings and killings in Anambra State were being perpetrated by fellow Igbos, not armed herdsmen as generally believed. Do you see? Why are people not? I see people, you know, when onye menaro now why you to Soludo menaro suppose they are why around? Can he kill? How many people can he kill? But you will see useless individuals, useless people still going at the back to, you know, to hear him. Now give them crumbs. You hear him, people. You hear him. You hear him. Shameless people, shameless fools. Here on Radio Biafra, we must the type of radical level, we never reach it. That is meant for freedom, real freedom fighters. No, I hear you better that side. I hear you better that limit. I hear you better, you know. We never reach it. If we reach that destiny, people like this will not come out to talk anyhow. No, because they know the consequences. They know the consequences now. Or it's not a command from IPOB or from no. No person waits for command to do something on this type of people. Honestly speaking, and when you get a command, that is when we end respect, and people will know that you will not see any useless fool, either a governor or a senator, you know, using us to joke. A whole people. It's very, very appalling. Very sad indeed. I will go into a few minutes break, please, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling. Please. Do not go away, please. I'll be right back. Do not go away. This man, Soludo, he pissed me up. Since all these days, if I remember this, I become sad. It doesn't matter whatever I'm doing. How can only one person, he came and he demonized everybody, and we took it with a pinch of salt. It's supposed not to be. It's supposed not to be. I'm telling you. I'll be right back, please. Do not go away. I'll be right back.
Ọlọlọ Nneka Chimezie na-ekwu aka na-ewetakwana ọnọdụ Igbo ebe anyị na ụgbọ ahụ ụbụrụ isi ụzọ ebe anyị ga-echikọ ọtọ gawa awọ. Ile anya n'aka nne m, anyị hụrụ army checkpoint nọ ebe anwa, mana ndị mmadụ enweghị ike ịgafe gbaa straight gaa awọ ma ọ wụ gaa Ọsụmohu. Na ihe m chọrọ ime ka ndị Igbo ghọta awụ ihe a ọwụ chọrọ iji ụzọ aghụghọ chụsịsị anyị n'ala Igbo. Kedu ka a ga-eji wee nwee ndị amị checkpoint mana motorist enweghị ike ịgbafe? Kezi ha na ebe ahụ eme? Bikonu, Igbo bụ Igbo, onye ọbụla na-ebe ọ nọ n'ite jụọ ajụjụ a. Kedu ka a ga-eji were ndị amị wee sara anyị n'ụzọ? Aseliri mines n'ụzọ, ke ndị liri the mines. Ana m akpọ Igbo ebe ọbụla ụnụ nọ, ndị isi eke na-esi, ndị awa ọmụmma, ndị Ọsụmohu, ndị niile dị okirikiri anụnwa a na-akpọ Ọsụ, ka unu lite mana ihe mere onwe unu. Maka na ihe anyị chọpụtara wụ na ọchịchị ka eji nwayọọ na-achụ anyị. Emechee na eke ụtụtụ kịta na agbara bọmbụ na eke Ọbaheze, ebe niile a na-eme ihe enwe army checkpoint. Ana m akpọ onye isi ndị amị General Musa ka ọ leba anya na ihe ndị amị na-eme na East. Ọnwụ na enwere ike inwe army checkpoint ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe, ọ na ndị amị ama na ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe, ọ na ha enweghị ike ịjụ ajụjụ kedu ihe kpatara ndị mmadụ anaghị agbafe. Anyị ga na-aga n'ihu ka anyị gaa eke Ọbaheze ka anyị weta ọnọdụ Igbo si wee dị na eke Ọbaheze. Daalụ. Ihe awụ episode 2 na report nyocha anyị ga-enyochapụta na eke Ọbaheze ebe agbara bọmbụ. So ihe ụmụ nwaanyị a na-agwara anyị ewu ndị na-ebe ahụ gwara anyị ọ kakwa mma ha resign go to faith. Otu anyị si pụta nebo m si pụta ọ nebo nka bọmbụ agbagburu. Yes madam, at least na ya ọta ya n'ụgbọ na ya laa ahịa ya arahụ ụra, mana ya gaa nta interview n'ụgbọ na ya agịda arahụ ụra. N'ihe ha nọwa na ala Igbo kachasị n'Ọsụ local gọọmenti wee echi pụta hụ ochi gị were m na-ajikekwe ndị na-eme ihe ha sị m na enwere ndị a na-akpọ ụmụọma na ụmụọma ahụ wuo ikwu ha ala kpam. So ndị a create a cult, a group a na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra. Ndị a ka ha ji na-enye excuse na ndị IPOB apụtala kwechie mkpu sị na aka ha anọghị n'ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo. So ihe anyị na-agwa ndị polisi ugbu a na onye ọbụla unu nwedere try ya na ya sị unu mee mmadụ apprehend, unu egbuo unu ndị ha ka esi mee ndị Boko Haram, unu aga mee ha arrest ka rehabilitate kwana ha maka ha awụkwa ụmụ anyị. So na ndị a na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra na ikwu ha ala pịam abịa nga ibi nwere m gbuo gị. So na ha ga-ekwu na m ji shike ripọtụ ole m ga-eripọtụ ka mba ụwa nụrụ olu ha. So m wee nọrọ ebe ahụ mee ya bụ ripọtụ. M wee jụọ ha na enwere ndị nta akụkọ bịara ebe. Asị m na enwebe ndị nta akụkọ ha hụrụ, mana esi aha anyị bịa na ndị gọọmenti jos bere bịapụsị ama ndị TV ajadụ kọva ya, ndị AIT, ndị Arise, ndị Channels. Ha sị m na enweghị ndị TV bịa kọva na ndị pres anaghị atrọtụ dị ebe ha bi. N'ihe nwere ike n'ihe ha nọ.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name is Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra London. We are here live and direct. Today is the 10th day of July 2025. Therefore, our lines are opened. All this clip that I was playing is not a problem to our governors. It's not a problem to them. What matters to them is for them to sit in power, just control. And after 8 years they go. And be receiving now from governorship, they become senator, being on top. That is what matters to them. Very primitive Neanderthals. Our lines are now open. Our direct line, our WhatsApp and signal line remains +61 405 142 547. We are on WhatsApp and signal line and the same number +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I have callers already lining up. Caller on WhatsApp, please. You are the first caller. Start by telling us your name and where you're calling from, if you may. Mazi, can you hear me? Please go on.
I'm hearing you loud and clear, Mazi Jonathan.
You do the reggae.
My name remains Mazi of Biafra. Mazi Jonathan, there were no on a one Mazi Jonathan, Papa, why I call is that to Soludo in the United States to ask myself a question. All those people sitting in that hall, are they not Igbo, or are they not which Soludo statement?
Mazi, they are typical. Mazi, they are typical unrefined Igbos. They are IPOB is different. They are typical unrefined Igbos that are there. They don't care what matters for them to have his contacts. To have contacts that will warrant them either to have contracts or to enter mainstream Nigeria politics, or just to get money or one thing or the other. That is what matters. That is typical unrefined Igbo person. That is self-centered. He don't care about any other thing. Only for him and him alone. He need more, or he wants more. Mazi, go on, please.
Okay. And my second question is that this vessel Dr. Soludo traveled from America, that our members of IPOD is coming. Some of them supposed to be there to listen to whatever you have to say.
Mazi, nobody. Mazi, they made it so secretive. That is a problem. People don't even, they don't advertise this type of thing. Ima how ndị ohi ka onye ohi ka ọ na-aga-ezu ohi ọ na-eji nwayọ mmanụ na nderi ka ọ gaa uzuru ọla onyuzie early in the morning ihe onyuziri na-eshi o mechana ihe ọ na-eme laa ọzọ ihe onyuru na-eshi ihe. Go on.
Yes, because the thing, because have caused IPOB of America. Because he has to know this evening, and then punch. Now, point to post another Facebook page. Point to post to go the statement of Soludo the video. So Soludo just
Mazi, you are talking of only Mazi, you are talking of only Punch. Many other newspapers, and let me tell you, somebody informed me that even there are some TikTokers, some from Ghana, that they are blastering this, combining it to the Ezendibo saga in Ghana, the problem. So they are now labeling Igbos as killers and kidnappers, that they should pursue them from their land. They don't know what the magnanimity of what they are doing. In TikTok, where millions of people are viewing. Mazi, go on.
Yes. So before I round up, it's very, very sad that Soludo is supposed to call up his criminal gang called Operation Odogashi, who took a young Igbo guy to inside the almost 4 days or 5 days and obtained 1.8 million naira from the young man. So Soludo is not talking about his criminal bandits who have given weapons to, who continue to. These are the few ones we see. Operation Odogashi in case Soludo. Now after running them out of only one guy another bandit entirely who were set up. If they did not catch them, before you know they will tell you IPOB ESN. But it's very clear now that Udogashi to Professor Soludo is now the bandit Anambra. Thank you. I have to end. I want to talk because you
have said it all. Thank you. Caller on signal, please go on. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Please, can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Please go on. There will go on, please.
Good and clear. Good evening. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu on the line, all the way from Akwa Ibom State. As well, really caught my interest. The statement. It is not a professor because if he's a professor, we know how professor speaks. What he did amount to total or ethnic mesmerization before the world. And I do not think that anybody that is keeping quiet at this moment doesn't have the interest of Igbos as an ethnic nation in mind. I think all us should rise up and they condemn, because what the statement that was credited or we saw him made viral video is a very big slap to the existence of it is an existential to us as a people, and I think it is a very height of sensitivity and irresponsibility in governance. Ludo is work, and also like Mazi Jonathan said, is a professor without research, because he really research, then they should have known and understanding that this politics of section is very, very bad. Very bad. Mazi will not see an Hausa politician or Yoruba politician come to the people. Even if they do something, they would come to defend them. They will hide them. How people are doing everything, exposing the Kenya Sunani, the most terrorist organization world, that the people that also came up to exonerate all this Kenya, and it is very, very shameful of a person that is bestowed or that in the corridor of what we assume is a leadership. That is not in any way near leadership. It is too bad, and I join millions of Biafrans who rise up to this Professor Sudo for this reckless utterance against Ndibo in general. It is an existential threat, and we must not allow it. We must stand up unequivocally to condemn him, because what he has done is very sacrilegious and abominable to us as a people. Thank you, Professor Jonathan. We must continue to speak, and we must continue to do what we can do. Biafra is our home, and we must continue to fight.
Of course. Do you know that considering what Soludo said, which means the Ebony 13 people massacred in Ebony, which they are saying is a power tussle, is lie. This is it with the utterance of Soludo, with the hatred they have on mostly the Ebony people. It is his agony chamber that did that, honestly speaking. You see it in his mouth. Yeah, you had it. That on a number. And 13 Igbo people from Ebony, youths, we are massacred and killed. I think last week, which means it's him that sent them. That's it. That is the thing. So we must continue. We are watching. We are watching. Caller on what's up? Please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on what's up?
Good evening from here.
There, Mazi.
I am Chukwemeka. I'm calling all of the zone. The situation we find ourselves is quite terrible. You know that the other day I was talking with one of my colleagues in the office, and I was like, you were less than 30 years when you left your homeland. We have cases of some people that community contributed money, trained them, medical doctors. Some of them became nurses, some became lawyers. leave your homeland, the same people who impacted positively in you, and you travel to go and stay in America or Germany, and 40 years, 15 years, without giving back to the society. When you come back home, you only come like a stranger in your homeland, your ancestral land, and it doesn't bother them. Even within the zoo, sometimes I'll be driving on the road, you will see an Igbo man, 70 years, 80 years, even struggling to even get a commercial vehicle, struggling, no strength. Go close to him and ask him, Oga, can he can remember? He said, Oga, a man of 70 years. Many of them has been brainwashed with this religion. Father or pastor. That is why you see this thing. 99%, in fact, 80% of Panabo religion. I must tell you, because the prophet Abonaya or his pastor or his reverend Abonaya that no, you shouldn't go home. If you go there, they are going to kill you. So on that basis, you see them. You will be me. I am praying to God. What I am praying every day, I say, God, give me extra 10 years. I am going to stay in my father's lap and spend the other stage of my life home. But these people, the Igbo people, will have a problem. This idiot in Ghana that want to build a kingdom has a village. Probably you can go to, it doesn't have one room. You want to go and build a kingdom in Ghana. And I will tell you, don't be surprised that he was sponsored by the government of Nigeria in order to raise this dust. So because they know that this
Mazi, you are completely right. They go to Nigerian embassy. They encourage them in their stupidity. They sponsor them, they encourage them. We are behind you in their stupidity. Go on, man.
I read a post in Mazi Jonathan that this same man, few years ago in 2021, was one of those that set up IPOB members in Ghana, and many of them were arrested, deported. This same man now, I read on a post from Jonathan wall. So you will find out that all they are doing, because in the media, I have also watched, I have listened to some of the people who said there was this forum, they were having a debate. There was this Yoruba. You said something like that on the course of your broadcast here. This is how Igbo people, we are terrorists, we are everything. So they want to connive this with Udo said, so that it will, the other world, people who are trying to give us a listening ear to our agitation will not say, so these people are actually bad. At home, their governor is complaining. In Ghana, they want to take a kingdom and establish a kingdom. And so that's what they are in. I will tell you that this idiot that wants to build a kingdom and trace him home now, he doesn't have a room. What can that man not build in Igbo land? If he has the money, if he has become this powerful. Empty lands in Ebonyi to Imo, to Abia, to Enugu. There are places he can come and buy that 50 hectares. What do they say he want to buy? He can come and buy and build that kingdom, but he will not, because he has been paid to black men. But one wonderful thing about this trouble is that those who has collected money to blackmail us or call us name, aka idi ocha, nwata na ewe ihe nke onwe gemegide. All of them playing, and especially, and some of those religion leaders who feel that people who know the truth will affect their income from their church and everything, because they have this feeling that if people come to know this real truth, If people get to know that there is no spiritual problem or any cause holding anybody, their churches will be empty. So they are part of the people fighting the struggle. But eziokwu na-agbakọ ọnwa, and evil will never defeat good, because the fight we are fighting is for us to liberate ourselves and have a place we call home. Onwe onye anyị na-achọ nke, onwe onye anyị chọrọ nke, ihe anyị na-achọ nke anyị. And on the basis of that, nature na ala Igbo ga-edowe anyị niile ndị na-eme ihe a genuinely. Mana ndị na-achị ibute anyị ahụ ọjọọ, including these governors, ha ga-eji ala izere mmiri. Amadioha ga-amagbu ha, ọ ga-adịrị ha na mma.
Of course.
Nwa Chineke ka ọ dị ebe a ka ndị ọzọ.
We must continue, and we will also take care of them. We should. Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Mazi Ebona. Can you hear me? Caller on signal once again. Can you hear me? Go on. I hope this thing will be okay. You are. Go on, please. Go on.
But they're not giving us any service. And they were Mazi Jonathan and lovers of freedom, Biafran, because we are winning the battle. You know, Malanke is local. I'll keep saying this. Our Makaibo, I Torato as a people. I Torato as a people. And this is why I understand that we have a tax. Divine tax by people being IPOB members who are dedicated under the leadership of this very DOF. These are the only saving grace. If not, for me as a person, I have never joined anything called association that has to do with me, but I want people from the politics our people may play. I would do. We are where we are there. When we had the car connection, this is what binds us together. This is what we respect. This is what is sacred to us. You know, all our patron work, he wants to bastardize it. He wants what are you make for that is called no pattern. So everybody's opinion must be projected and we get respect for anything. This is why people like Soludo went to visit our leader Mazi in DSS detention. Immediately he took over Anambra State as the governor. He came out from that street like a gorilla. He came out. From that time, I was following him, his body language, his character, everything, every of his policy is designed against our people on how to tarnish, denigrate all the effort of ESN and IPOB in safeguarding Biafran. Just because of one thing. This is very clear case that we don't want to hand over our land to the Fulani Janjaweed. This is our crime. We are resisting the taking over of our ancestral land. The only thing that is we can be proud of, so that we can like where I am standing, what our people feed from. But Fulani, that name, the Fulani does not have love for humanity. Take it from me. I was small those days when Fulani are coming around. They don't associate with human beings. They only go to one place to better themselves. They don't love humanity. Even themselves, they don't love themselves. They came to Nigeria because there is an agenda and they believe in that cause to kill them. Always together, there is nothing again. And we give anything like love. These are people mmadụ dị ka Chukwu Soludo because of gịnị? There is no consequences. Because ihe niile mmadụ na-eme n'ụwa there must be consequences. And if there is no consequences for action, you are only but enabling that very evil ka ọ na-agakọ n'ihu. Enweghị any other way to solve this kind of problem. There must be consequences for everybody's action. But how will you do it? Because generation in Kipa now, here they after even our father herself asking with the pursue keep as ourselves. Their mantra now when you educate that is they go through our ways. A big man does not lie. And if baby has the mantra that is you sit down with 50 men and I wasn't now you give no
and this is the mentality this is the mentality we are fighting against.
Is leveraging on the mentality of our people, because now our people who are working in tandem with the enemies to hand over our land. They are the first people that will run to and tell you their profession, they are professor in this, they are professor in that, they read this, they read. In all of those things you read and read, and how does it concern me that is in my little place as a village? How does it concern? How does it affect me? How do I benefit from it? But you go there, you speak, speak foreign English, design words to make it suit that their narrative, package it somewhere, because this is what man sees as intelligent in Kiba. If he cannot speak good English, he are not even allowed to even speak in public. You will see your fellow man looking down on you because you are not communicating in a Queen's English. So usually the pattern our hand is a tool against us. Yoruba first us for this education when Bawulo Haga but they have at the end of the day, how maintain their language. Even they use that their language, the perfect in English. But an Igbo person, the first moral they mean still in the children is just trying to deny them everything that has to do with their culture, relating with their people, just all the best, to secure yellow man, and those children will grow like that to become people like Soludo. People like who on them today that are in our face, falling shit on our face because they will get the consequences. No consequences. I can make Igbo. We are in 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 Igbo, yes. But our history, our origin is traceable. Nobody is able to answer all these questions. But I could put an eye with the one as because inside the Igbo does not even know that no one anything who Igbo. There is no unity. Oh, just Gaza and on a group, Onyan Burum Para, Onyan Potaye, or I was King Herod, Uncle no simplicity again. Only women have to make women allow who get brutal, down or nothing. But Soludo name all these things. No fully well that a Fulani man, one Fulani chicken number is more important in Nigeria than Tiama with the governor of the state. He knows. Who deny he knows. And Soludo, on that don't make that statement, I know part time can you mother for a Biafra to Wakorea. We join our ancestors to chase months this year because Untonya is not only good of Haram. It is only good of Haram. Miami. I don't know him, I have never seen him in person. How can a person speak for me because they are governor of a state? Governor of a state. Igbo is bigger than a state. But how do you not have your intelligence? Oh, this is why they are dangerous, because they say these things without fact. How can you tell people, sensible people, that because you're a governor of one state created by Nigeria law and constitutional amendment, you are now the one telling us that you know everything happening in the whole Igbo land? knowing fully well that Ebola encompasses even more than Southeastern states you're in. So that statement is dead on arrival anyway, but all propaganda they are pushing for them, because the other day a state in North Carolina and Lagos came out and gave Igbo people a day to recognize their effort, everything in the community, what they contributed in the community, making the state okay. They now celebrated them. Yorubas are not happy. Even though we step as a people, this is not what we need. We need to come back to our land. But this Indo-Femano, they happy. They are now fighting it and neck. Go on the page of newspaper, TikTok. She not lies. But our own people, what they are in social media is dragging themselves. Okay, just to ourselves, but the enemy gathered on one hand. If not for IPOB, how many of them are helping us to wage these wars? In a question, before you begin to say, I love Igbo. That's why I love the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu structured this movement. This is Biafra. It's not an Igbo organization. All Igbo organization, I won't be here. To be honest with you. Because Igbo man mentality is also a problem to his own survival. Because I have never seen a people in this life that does not have self-preservation. How to protect as far as now only Igbo, they will protect you. Or they see everywhere, they want to be what is it called? They want to be more Catholic than the Pope. So Mazi Posoludo Kuchalano, Emma, Mbebu Raugambona, Yama, on your lunch, no local, but I got to be the point. I got to be also to be Ishia Bayala because Oberubu, and only saying anyone I had the Union can have the only Ishia and other monkey I can do twice. So,
there was the craggy without reggae. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go on.
Yes, I can hear you.
There was go on, please.
Yeah, Urutama and greetings to all Biafra. My name is Mazi Jonathan. Mazi Jonathan is from Nsuka province of Biafra land, and I am calling from the blessed land of Biafra. Mazi, many people since 2 days ago, this news of Mwambabo Soludo, the video of town hall meeting broke. Many people have poured out their angers on Soludo because of the venom of the speech of Merena at town hall meeting within the selective Ojiri made that speech, because I can see that now all selected a flip.
Mazi, are you still there?
They don't know that now. Onwere Hammer. Mazi.
Mazi, I don't know. You are cutting. No, please. No, you are reconnecting. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Call on signal. The zoo. No, the zoo is on a woman now. The zoo. Billionaire only can not call you load through your distance. You even Wi-Fi, but the system is not working. So that is that, without we, there will be nothing like you. You really have money, load everything, load your data in Nigeria, but still, no matter how you plant a coconut, the tree must bend. That's it. Caller on, I have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Go on. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good afternoon from my location.
There, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Please, letting our listeners, Biafrans, and the whole world, entire world, know that what the man they call Professor Soludo came to do in America a few days ago, that is now in the open, was a veiled poison to Igbo race. It was a veiled poison to the struggle of Biafran restoration. And why do I say this? The Ludo came on a calculated mission. From the last court session in Nigeria, it was reported that some white people were in court that day, and we saw the video. So Soludo is now coming to America. This is well planned, because in IPOB we think differently. He's coming to America because, one, the presence of those people. Secondly, to come in a month when Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, will go back to court to come and vomit that venom. It's poison. It's veiled poison. We must not look at it like a political statement. No, it's not a political statement. And that is one. Soludo must account, either in life or death, for anybody bearing that name, Soludo. What that man came to give our struggle is poison, disguised as campaign. Now, secondly, let us look at Soludo's intellectual dishonesties. If you are an academic, Dr. Jonathan, you know what I'm saying. If you are academic, you must not fall into the deep hole of generalization. And that was what Soludo came and emphatically mentioned. He said, and I quote, 99.9%. Any professor who teaches that in a classroom is not worthy of that status. So Soludo is just a garbage. That is the point, and that is what he has reduced himself to. Soludo has fallen into that you see, Biafrans, when people come over here, they go to maybe some high schools and they teach, and they come and brag that they are professors. If you want to be a professor, go to MIT. If you want to be a professor, go to Oxford. If you want to be a professor, go to what America calls Ivy League schools. But then, those people in such schools, when they speak impartially. Soludo is muddled in politics. Soludo, first of all, Biafran should question who is Wamba. What was she doing before she get back to Soludo? Because a lot of these people who are parading themselves as our leaders, we will need to do a DNA on them. Yes, we have to say the way it is. It is on Igbo, it is on Biafran for you to come and serve poison to your people. I saw the video. It was a handful of them that he gathered. He even brought a policeman to stand by them. But I think I want to say at this point that it escaped the entire people in America, in Maryland, our Biafran people. Otherwise, we know what to do. But like they said, every day for the thief, one day will be for the owner. Soludo will still come again, because that mission that was not accomplished because of the alertness and the use of social media. Otherwise, he would have sneaked in and commit that damage to the struggle for Biafran freedom, and to worsen, to influence the court coming on 18th of this month. This is a very poison that Soludo came to serve to our people. Again, look at a professor that interferes with crime scene. This is America. when a crime is committed, no matter the degree, no matter the nature, the police gets there, the first thing they do is to barricade that place and put crime scene. You must not step in there. But a crime is committed in Anambra State without approval, without due investigation. Soludo will move in there with tractors and pull down hotels, and in the end, we will not. The society will lose result of what investigation will come about. We all know about many hotels that Soludo demolished. Soludo is telling Anambra people that is the right thing to do. A professor who should know in an age of forensic investigation, a professor who should know everything about investigation. Soludo will play on the ignorance of our people to get away with such atrocities. That is Soludo for you. Now, look at business. Soludo has virtually crippled small-scale businesses in Anambra State. Yes, why do I say it? Ask any trader in Onitsha, in Nnewi, in Oba, in places where there are markets. Soludo is tasking them like Pharaoh in biblical Egypt, taxing them and making life very uncomfortable. But our people are not seeing it. They are not seeing that even with the Fulanis in our forests and bushes, killing our people, stopping us from going to farm. Soludo, on the other hand, is within the government space, making life very unbearable for our people. Dr. Jonathan, like you said, let heavens come down. Soludo must not go back to that place. If he does, then that means the whole people in Anambra, whether of Anambra origin, because we are one people, then they will be blamed for the fate of letting Soludo do that. And I want to ask some questions. Where is the Ohaneze in this poison that Soludo serve our people, serve our race? Not just IPOB, not just Nnamdi Kanu, not just PSN. What is the voice of Ohaneze in the whole of this case? He came over to America. What is the position of World Igbo Congress in this Hullabula that Soludo came here to create? Everybody is quiet. Everybody is silent, and the silence in this matter means approval. So I'm saying it so that Biafran, wherever we are, we should know one thing, that this is a war that they have brought to us, and we are going to fight it to finish. Soludo came to America to make a statement so that White House will hear about it, the whole world will hear about it. Those who visited Nigeria during the last court appearance, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, who is being held for no crime that he committed, other than asking for self-determination or freedom of his people. So Soludo came here to counter it. And tomorrow, Soludo will go to Abuja and say he will going to see Nnamdi Kanu. Ala Biafra ga-atụgbu ya, oshinelo aga ọ ga-ada n'elu, oshinokporo ụzọ aga, ụzọ ahụ ga-agbabi, ọnwụ ike ga-esite. This is what they are doing, and this is the way they have been killing our people. Now, look, before I round up, Mazi, we are talking of Soludo today. But before Soludo, about 3 or 4 years ago, the first to come to America that we challenged here in Texas was Cardinal Arinze. Our people were being killed while Pope Francis was alive. We approached Cardinal Arinze in one of the churches in Dallas. When he saw us, we were only 3 of us with young people that accompanied us. You need to see the look in the face of Arinze. We said, Papa, we have a letter for you. We have a letter for the Pope. This is what our people is going through. Please give this note, give this letter, the same letter that just copied to him. Arinze refused to take that letter. We tried. We didn't make noise about it. We left. Next one was Cardinal Apareke. He came again to the same church and we approached him. The same thing ensued. At a point, one of my colleague at that place gave him a flag. He said, "This is Biafran flag. Hold it. Are you ashamed of flying this flag?" He said, "No. Are you the one going to give me flag, or am I the one going to give you flag?" I'm talking about Dr. Tina. And we looked at it. He was so uncomfortable seeing us. I'm saying it. Ndị Igbo si na agba akụ ya apịa akụ gbaa ya ada n'ogwe, agba nke izizi n'ogwe, agba nke abụọ n'ogwe, agba nke atọ n'ogwe. Ndị Igbo ka anyị jụọ n'onwe anyị ajụjụ ma ogwe ka apịrị akụ ahụ. This is the way they have been killing our people. This is the way they have been destroying our people. Without IPOB, maybe my name would have been Musa. Mazi, thank you for this opportunity. We must continue. We must bring it to them. Those who voted Soludo, there is a group they call League of Anambra Professionals. All of them should bury their faces in shame. Behind bogus name, doing nothing, being selfish, going on individual name, so that you can profit from the suffering of your people. And it has to stop. It has to stop with the lost people of Biafra. Thank you, Mazi, for this opportunity.
There were Mazi. There were. We are fighting to change the mentality of our people. It's the most difficult fight, honestly. Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Are you there? Mazi Ifani. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal. There we go on. Go on, please. Go on.
I'm coming out.
Go on, Mazi. Go on. Go on, Mazi. Go on.
All right. My name is Mazi Ifani, calling from his location. Mazi Jonathan. You can see. We still have Ifajunas in our land. Somebody like Sewibo. His name is Sewibo. I don't blame him because Sewibo knows that his children is imbecile. He born imbecile. He knew that none of his children will become a leader tomorrow, or maybe trying to become a leader tomorrow. That is why he is trying to, project Igbo race as a violence people, as a violence race. Mazi, I don't blame him because his predecessor, Ongokaikai, he said it. He bargained with the life of his people. 50-50. He said that if Fulani kill Anambra man, Fulani will pay them 500,000. And if Anambra man kill Fulani, and Anambra will pay 500,000. Indirectly, he's telling Fulani to kill us. Yes, now money, then go use stop everything. Now Soludo have come. In fact, sometimes I always blame people that call these people intellectual. Mas, they are not intellectual, they are intellectual. Those people are intellectual. Soludo is not when you go to school, maybe he went to school that makes you to become a brilliant or somebody that has wisdom. No. For my own side, Soludo is an illiterate. Is an illiterate. Because I never see somebody that went to school that can speak against their race like this illiterate Soludo. Let's stop calling him professor. He's a intellectual. That's his name. And the Sewibo. So we were supposed to let him go and listen to Kule and Alahaji. Kule and Alahaji talk. Let Sewibo go and listen to that talk. Mazi, please, you will start playing that talk this time around. Where Alahaji said that even if is people are eating people are alive, eating flesh of people. He can never say that they are doing bad thing. Look at Suwibo trying to give these people green card to start killing young Igbo youth. Try to give Fulani terrorists repented Boko Haram, which them recruited into Nigeria system military and the Boko Haram army to have a right to start killing our people just like that. Mazi is unfair, but let him know that we can never forget and we can never forgive. Nothing they will do that can stop the coming of Biafra. If he like, let him condemn all the whole Igbo race. Let him condemn everybody. Them can never stop the coming of Biafra because we are going to pay them with the same coin. We are going to pay even their family, even their mass. We can never forgive. Except somebody like me, I'm not alive to get this freedom, to get Biafra. Otherwise, these people, all their, because we must uproot them from their roots. You see these people, we must uproot them from their roots. And if we uproot these people from the roots, we can never see a seed that can germinate from that place in order to, try to paint their race black or to try to, use political words in order to condemn his race. Mazi, we can never allow, we can never forget. And that is why it's very, very important that our radio in Anambra must be start talking so that the people will know the agenda of this man trying to hand over the heart of Igbo, the issue Ndi Igbo to Fulani. Mazi, we can never allow that to happen. We can never, except we IPOB are dead, except all of us are dead. But if God still keep us to, continue living and fighting for this, our freedom, Mazi, none of them that speak against us and against Igbo race will go scot-free. Even from we must wipe them out, whether they like it or not. Mazi, we are there. Let them start talking or saying whatever they know or saying whatever they don't know about us because of plan they have promised him second time, promising not even president, vice president. That's what I heard that they have promised him, and that is why he's trying to praise or plead his caliphate masters in order to kill us. But no problem. We are recording them. We are recording all their ways and all their atrocities and all their crime against us. One day they must pay. They must pay for all these things which they have committed against.
Thank you.
Good night, Mazi. Good night.
Caller on WhatsApp. Please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes. Good evening to you, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters. This right effort. Mazi, you see, I want to say this. The statement of Sewibo. Sewibo is the governor of Anambra State, which is a member of the Islamization agenda as a leader in our land. Yes, there are so many of them who is a part and parcel of the Islamization agenda that is going on all over the whole Nigeria. The so-called Sewibo is part and parcel of this agenda. He was among the people that signed so that our land will be taken over. That is the reason why he's saying all these things. And that be the reason why also he collided together with the evil doer called Asari Dokubo to bring a particular group which he named Udogachi. Many of them are not Igbo, but they claim that Udogachi used them to kill our youth. Sewibo is behind the killing that is going on in Anambra. Sewibo is the one that sent the people that came to massacre a born youth that is having their normal weekly meeting. And they thought that this is a Biafran meeting. Yes, because the statement that came from that particular people, he said this meeting You people are doing this meeting against us. And after noticing the truth, they still go ahead because they have seen that this is Igbo youth and kill Mazi. They killed 20 of them, not even 13. Then I want to continue to tell you, as an Igbo man that is listening to my voice, let me remind you that the only remedy, the only protection you have as it is the indigenous people of Biafra, which our leader Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. You know him as a man that vow not to sell his people. Anybody that is coming out to tell you that he is there to protect you is a lie. Because the same Udogachi, the same Ebubago, whatever, so we will establish is the same thing that the Hope Uzodema established. Okay, go and check the activities of these security officers. Yes, these people that was established by this evil Islamization agenda's leader. Check the activities of these security officers, what they are doing to our land. You can see that they are helping the enemies to make sure that our land are being taken over. And that is the reason why that our mother is lamenting. That is the reason why he keep on shouting, telling the whole Igbo. But where she made a mistake when he called the leader of Nigerian soldiers. No, he continue calling Igbo people. Don't call those leader of Nigerian army because they know what is going on and they will not do anything to help you. Rather, you try to wake your own people up. For those that is pretending to sleep, because there are so many of us that is pretending to be asleep. But we are telling all of you that if you see evil, you didn't condemn that evil today. Tomorrow, that evil will be at your door. And you will shout, nobody will answer you. That be the reason why Sewiwo will withdraw his statements. Sewiwo will apologize to the whole entire Igbo youth. The whole entire Igbo youth need to demand for the Sewiwo withdrawing of this statement. Mazi, what our brother, second to the last caller, said is truth. Sewiwo is among the people that is working hard to make sure that our leader Mazi Jonathan Chinedu remain in detention. He is among the people that is making sure that Eastern Security Network and the IPOS entirely is not longer in existence doing the work of salvation. But we are telling him that he must withdraw that word. Publicly, he will come on public and make a statement that what he said is wrong. Because nobody in Nigeria can come out boldly and tell you that is listening to my voice now that Fulani jihadist herdsmen are not in the mission. In every corner of this Nigeria, everybody is testifying. Our leader Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, people are calling him prophets. People are calling Nnamdi Kanu prophet, that he said this thing years ago. People refuse to listen to him. People say that he's trying to divide Nigeria, that what he said is happening. So somebody should go and tell Sewiwo that he's trying to deceive himself, because people knows the truth. People knows the group that is terrorizing every corner of Nigeria, including our land. We know that they don't love what we are doing. They are the agents planted in our land to fulfill this evil mission. But we are telling them that they and their family will never exist to fulfill their mission. Mazi, thank you so much.
Mazi, we must continue. I think you are the last caller, please. You are the last caller. Please, we are going to switch off the phones. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, what we are fighting is so enormous. We are fighting to change, first of all, the mentality, the primitive mentality of our people. I continue mentioning this primitive mentality, because there lies the key. Once we are able to change, to make our people start thinking in another way, I'm telling you, we have succeeded. That mental changing is the number one issue, because this mentality, obscure mentality is the reason why people are allowed to misbehave. This is the reason why, just like our brother said, we take money, cash, as the most important thing in life. No legacy, only cash. Our people now worship money without caring how it comes. Without, they can destroy ourselves just to make money or for political position. No, this is a very wrong mentality. Very, very wrong mentality that we should change. This is where our problem lies. Because this mental problem is obstructing our efforts. As everybody is trying to rise up by himself, thinking that he does not need a people. That is, he does not need we to rise up or to make it, without understanding that it is we are the system. We should create a vibrant system that covers everybody. Are you hearing me? This is where the problem lies. We have lost that mantra of Igwebike, the real meaning or the real practicality. We have lost it. Are you hearing me? This is because, are you telling me that people in that town hall meeting in Maryland, are you telling me that they are not informed enough to understand what is happening in our land? When somebody comes to change the narrative in their presence, they should be bold enough in order to counter him, disrupt him, or confront him and say, no, you are wrong. But do you know what keeps them quiet? Oh, now I will governor. Now I'm cool now. Contact. They will remark me as the bad person. So everybody, that complacency, because of their personal interest, now people kept quiet, gulping down the garbage, without no confrontation, without opposition. This is primitive mentality, and that is what we must continue changing. I am telling you, they are fighting us through different ways, pulling us down. Like one of our brothers said, I think from Lagos or Abuja, that called, said, you see many of our old people in Abuja and Lagos, after retiring, they are not going back home. I tell you, because the reason why, their daddy, their pastors, who is Yoruba or Hausa, have told them that if you go village, they will kill you. So, you see, they condition us mentally because they know that we are gullible. Igbos are gullible, not we are, please. We IPOBians have been exonerated. We have been refined. Igbos are naturally gullible. You manipulate them anyhow. Very easy to manipulate, or very easy to be manipulated. Very, very gullible, because they act on sentiments. They act on hearsay. They don't care to understand, to try to investigate, to know. Because they are believers. They are natural believers. So, even the pastors manipulate them. Don't go. Your brothers are evil. And you accept it. That's it. Because it is in Nollywood. These are things that we are trying to change the narrative here on Radio Biafra. It is the most tedious work. If we start thinking collectively, I'm telling you, one person cannot come and cook for Oha. Somebody like Soludo as an individual cannot come and insult everybody and go scot-free. no confrontation, nothing. This is the height of insults. Self-destruction is a character of primitivity. It's a primitive character. Self-destruction. I gave example before. I say it is natural that, carnivorous animals, they go and kill other animals to come and feed they take care of their own. What is not natural, what is unnatural is a lion killing his own cub in order to feed another, maybe hyena. It's not done. It's unnatural. But this is what our people are doing. This is what our people are doing. When you can sell your people through your statement, as Soludo have said. You can sell thinking that, now you are trying to make money. No. It's treason. You are selling your people. And it's a primitive character because it is leading to self-destruction. No tribe, no nation destroys itself and stands. It's impossible. Individuality can never solve any problem. Individual. No. It is we. We must join hands together in order to do what? In order to build a vibrant society. And, communal interests must step on our various individual interests. It doesn't matter the limit. It doesn't matter the level. For us to have communal interest, to serve our communal interest, our common interest, everybody, every individual must lower down his or her individual interest. And this is where our people fail it most of the time. That's where you see comments like, no person can control me. I am independent. So I cannot, no person can, they want me to do like this. I will not do it. Because you are still primitive. If you want to be living in a civilized society or in Western society, with this mentality, lack of discipline, you are primitive. That is what we preach here. Therefore, we must continue in what we are doing, because do you see this IPOB? It remains our only savior. Of course, maybe people think that, with the character of our people, or many of our people, I'm telling you, to destroy IPOB is impossible. But if the system, I will wrong, I am telling you. So, we have to protect this struggle. We must protect it. It is a must. I say it is a must to protect this struggle from seeing corruption. That is why Biafra remains our ideology. Biafra remains our religion. We must continue in making sure that we sustain the momentum of this struggle. Therefore, join hands with IPOB, donate, forget about what all these politicians are doing. They don't look at a politician that goes to condemn his own people. Why exonerating the Fulani terrorists that are causing havoc? Everybody is crying. Every indigenous people is being touched in Nigeria by the Fulani terrorists. Only in Igbo land that people, a politician will go and start publicly exonerating them. That all these things are false, is propaganda. But we must continue. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Biafra Biafra.
Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from our province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 5th day of May 2024. Therefore, without taking any more time, I will hand over the microphone, the platform, to our First Lady, Lolo Uchechi Okukano. Lolo, please welcome to the program and address Biafrans and lovers of freedom worldwide. Ndewo.
Ndewo, Mazi Jonathan. God bless you. You're doing indeed a great job. Thank you very much. Great people of Biafra, good evening to you from where I am on this day, the 5th of May 2024. But depending on where you're listening to me from, it is good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to you. My name is, I have to add some of the names that Nnamdi Kanu calls me, for the reason best known to me. So my name is Nedira Uchechigeme Anyawototo Okukano. I bring you greetings from Ohamadike 1 of Biafra land. Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu Kamanozozo. The great colossus of our time. Our unswerving, dogged, unfaltering, indefatigable, unimpeachable, and indomitable leader of this great impregnable movement. As you already know, I visited my husband, Onyenduanyi, where he is illegally held in solitary confinement under the umbrella of the Nigeria Secret Service Department, known as the DSS. But before I proceed, I would like to make a fervent orison, that is a prayer, to ask for divine guidance from the Creator of the universe. Nihina, once you start to speak, the Spirit takes over. Eke sina mmiri ke elu ụwa nke bụ ala anyị bụ mmadụ guzoro ma birikwa n'ime ya. Okike, onye tụrụ ntọala, onye kwadoro ụzọ anyị bụ mmadụ ga-esi gaa n'okpuru ya. Anyị bụ ụmụ gị abịala n'ihu gị n'abalị a. Ịchọ ihu ọma gị na akara aka ọma gị. Ka ngọzi gị na amara gị soro anyị na-aga site ugbu a ruo mgbe niile ebi ebi. Ka aka gị bụ igbe nke na-eche ndụ chebe anyị. Lekwa ndị na-enweghị otu o siri fọrọ ha, rọpụtara ha. Lekwa ndị ọrịa, gwọọ ha ọrịa. Lekwa ndị nọ n'ime ihe mgbu nke obi. Ndị bụ ibu ahụ, mmeda ha obi, ma mekwa ka ibu ahụ nke a ha bụrụ ihe ga-adịrị ha mfe